you joined us for this sixth part of this series, Why Baptist, where we talk about the distinctives of what it means to be a Baptist. Today we're talking about one of the key distinctives, which is saved or regenerate church membership. And here this touches on the very DNA of Baptist as we talk about baptizing the believer as opposed to baptizing a covenant child or a child in any fashion. And so saved, regenerate church membership. That's coming up next. Today's topic is saved church membership. The theological term here would be regenerate, which means to be born again, regenerate. So to be born again, saved church membership just happens to fit the acrostic Baptist. And this is the S before the final S when we pluralize Baptist. So saved church membership really is a key Baptist distinctive because in many Christian traditions, even in the Protestant tradition, church membership doesn't come about through a confession of faith. Rather, it comes about through baptism, which can happen in the case of, say, a child of Christian parents. It can happen when they are a child. And this is the distinctive of Baptist. We practice something called credo baptism, which means believers' baptism, as opposed to pedo baptism, which means children's baptism. So credo baptism means we practice baptism only for those who have personally expressed faith in Jesus Christ. And this touches on our church membership because in order to be a member in a Baptist church, one has to have made a profession of faith and been subsequently baptized. The reason we talk about regenerate or saved church membership is that in theory, this means every member in a Baptist church is actually saved or regenerate because their confession followed by their subsequent baptism ensures that. Now, of course, this is only in theory. This is in an ideal world. We cannot always be sure of the legitimacy of someone's salvation, as the New Testament seems to display. It is not until the very end of a person's life and their continued perseverance that we can ever have absolute certainty. In Baptist theology of the church, which we call ecclesiology, we have a regenerate or saved church membership, meaning that the entirety of our church are actually born again believers. Now, again, this is all in theory, but this is opposed to even others who have the theory that there is going to be a mixed congregation of unbelievers and believers. Baptists oppose that, and we oppose that through our practice of baptism. Because we baptize only those who personally confess the Lord Jesus Christ, then in theory, we are receiving only those who have actually been born again into the membership of our church. So a Baptist congregation, in theory, is made up of only saved or regenerate church members. It is not a mixed congregation. I hope you'll join us as we continue in the final parts of this series.